So today is day 31. It's also my first day alone. So I actually left Ketchikan today. Left around like, I don't know, 8:45, and said my goodbyes to Owen, and that was actually kind of sad. Because it's weird when you hang out with like your homie for like an entire month, just constantly together, and then all of a sudden they're gone. I guess that's a little weird. But it was kind of ugly weather today. It was raining almost the entire day, and the waves got kind of bad, so I stopped a little bit early. I made about like 12.5 to 13 miles today, so not too bad. I was kind of skeptical about whether or not this island would work, but I like went into the tree line and immediately found a beautiful spot to pitch this tent. I got the tarp going. I just ate an early dinner at like 3:30. And I think now I'm gonna probably crawl into the tent. I have no idea if you could see that, but yeah. I just saw an eagle just like snap a branch and fly out of a tree. That was kind of crazy. Good morning, it's day 32. And I'm packing up camp right now, and some deer just showed up. Yeah, so I'm on like a little island right now, and at low tide it became connected to the bigger landmass over there, and so I saw them walking across earlier, and now they're like right here. All right, it's day 32, second day out on my lonesome with no Owen to be found, and I just want to say it's a beautiful day today, which is kind of awesome because the several days before we got into Ketchikan, it was rainy, windy, nasty, and then the 5 days that we were in Ketchikan were also rainy and windy and just bad days. As soon as I got out of Ketchikan, it really just opened up, and it's sunny, warm, glassy, calm. Earlier I said I was going to cross Beam Canal today, and instead of crossing it, I just kind of got to the edge of it and decided to straight shot it to a couple islands. And I'm more than halfway there now, making pretty good time. There's the islands over there, and Beam Canal's way back there. So making pretty good time today. I just made it to camp for the night. I took the advice of those 3 kayakers I ran into, and I made it to Foggy Bay. And this island in particular are kind of incredible. I've never seen sand this white in Alaska in my life. Like, I'd only seen this kind of thing in California before. Like, what is this? There's actual sand under my feet. I will say the one thing that kind of freaked me out when I got here is that I noticed there were 3 sets of wolf tracks. So you can probably kind of see them right there. They're kind of hard to see. Like, all I'm saying is I hope they didn't run out of deer like 3 days ago. Because if they did, then they might be looking for anything they can get. But I guess if I die, I die, so. Alright, so it's July 17th, and I got another update for you. I was able to leave Foggy Bay today. But it was actually like pretty rough to start out, and so I actually like turned around into a cove and I stopped, but I decided to kind of push it a little bit and I went a little further. But right now I'm stopping to get some water. Got some nasty brown water and then the filter, yada yada. We'll just try to get some more miles today. That's the Pacific Ocean right there. Nothing but water. So I think today I am actually entering a body of water called Dixon Entrance. So I guess you could say I've entered Dixon's Entrance. Alright, so I got to the other side of the lighthouse. I'm gonna make these creepy ruins my camp tonight, probably. Oh, I just saw another building off in the trees. Oh, I think there's a railway that goes to Lighthouse. Time to go check out some of these old ruins. I think it might make sense for it to be related to the lighthouse. Part of me wants to like sleep inside of it tonight, and the other part of me wants to like run away. because it's definitely creepy. Oh, that's slippery. A little rusty now. Ooh. Up to code, so I'm not gonna hang out in here. But it's very cool. All right, so it's July 18th. Today I decided to sleep in a little bit because I heard it pissing down rain and I heard the wind howling, and that's not usually something I can go out in. I might take a rest day here in Dixon Entrance. I hope it doesn't last too long. I'm hoping to get out soon, but this might be a good day to just chillax in the tent. It's like noon and I've decided that I'm actually gonna leave today. Probably not gonna make it very far, but the main goal is just to get somewhere else. And I think the weather is supposed to be a little bit less rainy tomorrow. At least that's what it said on my GPS, so that's what I'm banking on. I took off to go try to make some miles today, and I found out very quickly that it was way too rough to be out there. So I pretty much just went like a little ways, probably like half a mile, and then I came into this area called Boat Harbor, and I found this beach to post up on. But now I'm setting up camp here. I got the tarp going. I think it looks pretty nice, honestly. Logs are super slippery. I did eat shit once on them. No injuries. Just my pride was hurt. And I don't know if anyone else noticed that on that old abandoned building from yesterday/today's campsite, there was a door missing. Well, I think I found the door. It's right here. And I'm gonna be setting up the tent on the driftwood. So I might actually try to grab that moldy door and I might try to lay it down as like a flat surface right here. We'll see. I don't even know if I can move it. It might be like stuck. God, this was a tough day. And I only went like 1.4 miles. Yeah, cause like I mentioned earlier, I got out of the campsite from last night. And I realized right away that the water was too rough, so I kind of quickly just skirted into a spot called Boat Harbor. I think Boat Harbor is just a spot to anchor your boats. Like, it's not like anything more than that. But I decided to make camp on this driftwood pile. And yeah, I piled up a bunch of wood. I didn't end up using the door. I just piled up wood to kind of make a platform. And that's what I'm sleeping on right now. Well, that's what I will hopefully fall asleep on. And I got, I don't know, like 20 more miles left of Dixon Entrance. So not like that much more. Like, I've done a good chunk of it already, but I just really need to be able to get some miles eventually. So yeah. It is July 19th. All right, so taking a little pit stop here on some land. And this is kind of an exciting point in the journey because you see this right here? This is Alaska. But that over there, it's Canada. And that's where I'm going. It's all... Alright, so I just got to Boston Island and I did like a quick check around. And this place is really freaking cool, dude. Like, let me just show you. So there's a campsite over there, like totally flattened area. And it looks like a tent was put there recently. I mean, probably was a tent put there recently by those other folks. And then down this little pathway, we have like a chill area. This is so cool. There's literally like a bench right there, a bucket, I guess also a stool, and somebody's made like a little like fire spot right here with kindling and everything, and wood right there. All right, so I just sat down for dinner here. I'm on Boston Island. I wanted to use that bucket as like basically a little table for my stove, so I picked it up, and underneath it I found this. Look at this. And so we have a book called How to Read Water, Clues and Patterns from Puddles to the Sea. A book called Navigation, Sea State and Weather, a Paddler's Manual. Look at that, look at that. I'm starting to think that this island is was just like set up to be like a safe haven for kayakers, because they're just like kayaking books stashed here. Like, that's really cool. I'll probably flip through those and see if I can pick up any tips. Tonight is a night to celebrate because I think Boston Island kind of marks the exit point of Dixon Entrance, so I shouldn't have as rough of water anymore. I made it a bunch of miles today. I got lucky with the weather. So to celebrate tonight, I will be eating Southwestern style masa with beef, and this is a celebration in my book because typically I usually just end up eating ramen every single night. And I will also be finishing off some of my spicy water here. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and even maybe sharing it with other people. It'd mean a lot to me, and I think it'd really help me gain some traction on this project and get my message out there a little bit.